Let's talk about something serious today. Not money, not success, not opportunity. Let's talk about who is watching you. Because whether you realize it or not, somebody is watching your life very carefully. Your children. Now, children don't always listen to what we say. You can tell them 100 things. Be responsible. Work hard. Be respectful. But children learn something much deeper than words. They watch behavior. They study what you do when you think nobody is paying attention. They notice how you treat people. They notice how you handle problems. They notice how you handle pressure. Let me tell you something powerful. Your children may forget many of your speeches, but they will remember your example. Now listen to me carefully. When a child watches a man who gives up easily, that lesson sinks deep. When a child watches a man who blames everyone else, that lesson sinks deep. When a child watches a man who refuses to grow, that lesson sinks deep. Because children learn the meaning of life by observing the adults around them. But the opposite is also true. When a child sees a man who works hard, that lesson sinks deep. When a child sees a man who stands up after failure, that lesson sinks deep. When a child sees a man who keeps his word, that lesson sinks deep. Your life becomes their blueprint. Let me tell you something that many people don't realize. Children don't just hear your advice. They inherit your habits. If they see discipline, they learn discipline. If they see courage, they learn courage. If they see responsibility, they learn responsibility. But if they see excuses, they learn excuses. Now, this is not about perfection. Nobody is perfect. Every parent makes mistakes. Every person has moments they wish they could redo. That's part of being human. But children are not looking for perfect heroes. They are looking for honest examples. They are watching how you handle difficulty. They are watching how you treat your spouse. They are watching how you respond when life gets hard. And those moments teach them what adulthood looks like. Let me paint a picture. A child sees his father lose a job. That moment could teach many lessons. If the father becomes bitter, angry, and defeated, the child learns that life breaks people. But if the father says, "This is difficult, but we will stand up again," the child learns resilience. The same moment, two completely different lessons, because the example determines the message. Now here's something even deeper. Children are not only watching your strength, they are also watching your recovery. When they see you fall and get back up, that teaches them something powerful. It teaches them that mistakes are not the end. It teaches them that life has second chances. It teaches them that courage is not about never falling. It is about rising again. Now let me say something to every man listening today. You may think your actions are private. You may think your struggles are invisible. But your children are always learning something from you. They are studying your habits. They are studying your reactions. They are studying your character. And one day, they will carry those lessons into their own lives. That is why the way you live matters, not just for you, but for them. Your discipline becomes their discipline. Your strength becomes their strength. Your courage becomes their courage. So when life gets hard, stand up. When things go wrong, keep moving. When challenges appear, face them with dignity. Not because life is always easy, but because someone is watching you learn how to handle it. Your children are watching everything. And the example you set today will shape the people they become tomorrow.